How's it going, everybody? I'm the BTC Reaper. My goal on this channel is to teach you how to reap the rewards of trading, whether price is going up or down. Ripple rolls out CBDC platform for governments and financial institutions. Ripple is rolling out proprietary platforms for CBDCs, enabling central banks and governments and financial institutions to create their own digital currencies. They also have full control over these currencies as well as like every aspect of the coin's supply, when it can expire, and so on. So we'll have to see if there's any kind of privacy or not, and it is probably going to depend on each country. The Ripple CBDC platform builds on Ripple's private ledger. It is based on the same blockchain technology as the XRPL. As a trusted partner to several central banks, they believe that the platform will help solve problems for many central banks and governments who are devising plans and developing technology strategy for CBDC implementations. The main goal of this is to enable, here's where it says that they have full control over it, is to enable cross-border transactions. Financial institutions will be able to use the platform to manage the distribution process involving the CBDC. And everyone else will be able to securely store their digital currencies and use them for purchasing goods and services, similar to how existing payment and banking applications function today. This includes the convenience of offline transactions. So the main goal behind this is to have cross-border transactions that can happen offline in countries like Nigeria or somewhere that doesn't have internet access all the time, and they need access to financial institutions to grow their country. Binance Australia loses crypto ramp PayID with immediate effect. Binance's Australian branch today announced that it is unable to facilitate PayID deposits for users. They also said that this is going to affect the withdrawals, and the on-ramp said it's a decision that a third party made, and the third party really didn't give any more information than that. They're not really saying neither party is commenting. Causal is the reported service in question, and they said Binance said they are working hard to find an alternative provider to continue offering AUD deposits and withdrawals to their users, but until then, there is no on or off ramp for the AUD coin. Bankrupt crypto broker Voyager cleared to repay $1.3 billion to creditors. Judge Michael Wiles approved the firm's liquidation plan, allowing Voyager to return approximately $1.33 billion in crypto to customers. We are working with Voyager to go effective under the plan as soon as possible, as early as Friday, and targeting June 1st as the latest date for finalizing the initial distribution of funds. This $1.334 billion is 75% of the aggregate value of customer claims for Voyager's estate, but customers are only going to expect 35.72% of their claims back. This is mainly due to all the legal issues we had and them having to jump through so many hoops to try and get other buyers. This is why, again, a buyer for their assets would have been an ideal solution. There may be more money depending on how the FTX Alameda claim happens, as there's a dispute with them going on for some of Voyager's assets. So we'll have to see if that gets clawed back or not. So over on Bitcoin dominance, we are taking a plunge today, bearish engulfing candle. So we are falling. Like I said, we filled that gap and it is likely we would start pulling away from it. We do have that higher gap though, so if we do fall away here and start making lower support areas, then it's likely we're set up for a decent run up in the future, which will be good for the bull run, as that could be like our first propulsion area, as usually in the bull run you'll just get these crazy ramp ups. Our stochastic's starting to kind of curl on our total, RSI is starting to curl, VWAP starting to curl, money flow's coming out, our momentum's starting to curl out. We have a red candle on the total as well, so our altcoins are losing some of their value. Didn't go over the technicals here, so we'll do that real quick. RSI is pointing down pretty aggressive, stochastic's coming down, money flow is coming down pretty aggressively, VWAP's about to break neutral, and our momentum looks like we could get a red dot soon. So now we'll jump to Bitcoin and we'll go over the technicals on the daily and go in order this time. We have a bearish engulfing candle. We did break support, so if this candle confirms, then we are finally under this Fibonacci level again. We are kind of bouncing off our value area low for our volume range, so we'll have to see if we break out of that and start closing red candles under that. If we do, then this zone will be in trouble for this whole range. RSI is pointing down, stochastics curling down, money flows in the reds, VWAP's heading down. Our momentum looks like it's about to get a red dot in the next couple candles. Over on the 4 hour, we have a big red candle with a long wick, but it's not a long lower shadow candle. We have a manipulation X, so that's a signal that we could get further downside. Stochastics coming down, RSI wants to come up, but it's losing strength with that stochastic falling. Our momentum's coming down, had a red dot that brought us lower. Our money flow still cannot break the neutral zone. Our VWAP is breaking bearish. It is slightly trying to get some bullish momentum, but we're still in the bearish territory. Over on the 2 hour, our stochastic is trying to get a bullish cross, so we are trying to get a little bit of a pump off of this neutral area. We'll have to see if that can hold. Our RSI is starting to curl down though. Our money flow is still in the bearish territory. We did try to go bullish, but we never got any strength. Our VWAP is trying to curl up, but it's starting to curl away from the neutral zone and could start to flop down. Our momentum is coming down, but it does look like we could get a little bit of a curl up. So watch out for that. Over on the 1 hour, we do have our momentum curl up, but it looks like it could curl down. Our money flow did try to break bullish, but it did get rejected again. Our VWAP is rejecting. Our stochastic could start to curl out here, and our RSI is starting to slide. So we're not looking too strong. We're kind of hitting this resistance area and starting to fall. That's also around the psychological 27,000 even level. So we have multiple things going on at that level. Over on futures, we don't have any new gaps to cover, so we'll just continue moving on. Over on graph, we are kind of within this range. I didn't delete much of anything. I apologize for that. We'll get rid of all that real quick. So we're in this kind of range. Could call it somewhat of a flag. So we'll have to see if we can break out of this or not. You can see we kind of got like a fake breakdown. So this could be some further downside here if this does become a flag. Because that's a pretty big drop from here to here. And that could take us to about 6 cents. So if Bitcoin does start to fall, that would likely be a pretty decent spot. We do have some support resistance around here that we could hit, but we also have the lower support resistance in that area here as well. So watch out for that further drop. Our stochastic's starting to cross bearish. RSI is starting to point down. VWAP's starting to curl. Our money flow is falling out. Our momentum's starting to curl away. So everything's looking pretty bearish on the daily. Over on the 4 hour, stochastic looks like we could get a bullish cross. RSI wants to curl up. Our money flow is rejecting away from the neutral. VWAP is falling away, but it is trying to regain some strength. And our momentum is falling as well. Over on the 2 hour, stochastic's running up. RSI is kind of curling away. Our VWAP did break bullish and is trying to push up. Our money flow is rejecting away from the neutral zone though, so we are in a bearish trend still in the money flow on multiple time frames. Our momentum wants to come up with a green dot, but we'll have to see if that can confirm and get some weight. Over on the 1 hour, money flow is in the bullish territory, but it's starting to come out pretty aggressively, same with the VWAP. Our stochastic looks like it could curl out. RSI is kind of going flat. Momentum wants to come up, but it looks like it could start to curl if we don't continue going up and get some more strength to the money flow and VWAP. Over on Anchor, we have a bearish engulfing candle pretty much everywhere right now. Stochastic is about to get a bearish cross. RSI is falling, VWAP's falling, money flow is rejecting away. Our momentum's starting to curl away, so not looking too strong on the daily. The 4 hour, we're getting lower highs, so we are getting a descending triangle here that could drop us lower. Stochastic's starting to curl away. Here, we'll draw that out real quick for anyone that's interested. Not perfect, but you get the point. So that could drop us down around that previous breakdown area we had. Nothing too major, not like Graph's potential breakdown. Stochastic looks like it wants to curl up. RSI is trying to push forward. Our money flow wants to break, is breaking bearish and going kind of flat. So we'll have to see if it kind of rejects away from here. Our momentum wants to curl up, but overall it's starting to fall. Over on the 2 hour, Stochastic's starting to run up. Our RSI is starting to curl away. VWAP's starting to run up. Our money flow just can't get above that neutral and stay above it. We're just riding under it. Our momentum wave wants to come up. We do have a green dot that could confirm, so we'll have to see if that money flow can break bullish with that VWAP and see if that VWAP sustains its momentum and carries us forward. Over on the 1 hour, our money flow is well into the bearish zone and overall making lower lows, so I wouldn't get too hopeful for the 2 hour. Based on that, our VWAP is starting to fall away. Momentum's starting to, it is coming up, but watch out for it to kind of curl away. Our Stochastic's running up, but our RSI's gone pretty flat. Over on XRP, we're getting a little bit of a pump off of this Hinman Doc news that we covered and off the CBDC news. I'm kind of shocked. Our Stochastic's running up, RSI's running up. A lot of people that invested in Ripple expected the CBDCs. If you're shocked by the CBDCs, then you probably didn't know what the company was doing. Our VWAP's trying to run up. Our money flow is in the bearish territory. Our Stochastic's going up, but it could start to curl away here, so we may give up some of our gains. Over on the 4 hour, our money flow is in the red. It did kind of starting to reject away from the neutral, so watch out. Our momentum's starting to get a red dot and pull away. Our Stochastic's starting to pull away, and we have a red dot up here. So we're getting a lot of bearish signals here on the 4 hour. 2 hour, our money flow is in the green, so if that can carry into the 2 hour, we could invalidate those bearish signals and continue forward. Our RSI is starting to get lower highs though and start to fall. Stochastic wants to make a bullish cross and push forward, and our momentum wants to pump up. Money flow is trying to make higher highs and push up, and our VWAP is in the bullish territory, so we'll have to see if it can get some strength. Over on the 1 hour, our money flow is pumping up pretty decently. Stochastic looks like it's about to give up strength though, and our RSI is falling. Momentum's getting lower highs, even though price is getting higher highs, so we have a bearish divergence. And our VWAP's about to break the neutral zone, so we're looking pretty bad on the 1 hour here. Finally, for algo, we have a pretty big red candle. Not really a pattern. We could maybe make a cup and a handle out of this and see some further breakup, but that wouldn't take us too high. Stochastic's starting to fall, RSI's starting to fall, VWAP's starting to fall, our money flow's rejecting away, and our momentum's about to curl away as well. Over on the 4 hour, our Stochastic looks like it wants to curl. We'll have to see if that can happen. RSI is trying to push forward. Momentum is trying to curl. VWAP's trying to push up. Money flow's inching its way down and about to break bearish, so that's not looking too strong. Over on the 2 hours, money flow is in the bearish territory. Not very deep in the bearish territory, but it's having issues reclaiming that neutral zone and going bullish. Our Stochastic's trying to head up, RSI is losing strength, and our momentum's trying to curl up with a green dot. So we have a lot of indecision here on the 2 hour. And finally on the 1 hour, no real pattern I can see offhand. Stochastic looks like it wants to curl out, RSI wants to curl out, VWAP wants to curl out. Money flow is rejecting away, so if this continues, it could lead into the other time frames and bring us even lower. Our momentum wants to push up, but with that money flow coming out, we may curl away and get a red dot soon. So overall, we're looking like we could see some further downside and not looking too strong in the market today. Thank you for watching tonight's video. I hope you have a wonderful night.